And welcome to Citi Field, New York's National League ballpark in Flushing, Queens. Today, a matchup of NL East rivals between the Washington Nationals and the New York Mets.
And
alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and guys, the Nationals have played well in the series so far, winning the first two in this three-game set.
Yeah, and to sweep this team right here would be a huge momentum boost. It is not easy to sweep a series. I don't care if it's 3 games or 4 games. I think back to Bobby Cox. His big thing was you just want to win series. 2 out of 3, 3 out of 4. But when you have a chance to sweep a team, you have to take advantage of it.
Jordan Yamamoto, the right-hander from the Aloha State, gets the call on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been pretty good his last 3 starts. A whip under 1.20, so he minimizes the amount of base runners. He's a tough customer. It'll be fun to watch him to see if he's on point early in this one here today.
So now here is Adalberto Mondesi, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. And now he'll try to bunt his way on to start the game. But this gets foul. It's 0-1.
First pitch, 111.
A 1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter. These Mets, fellas, as they take the field here today, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
Very nice afternoon, high skies, and 77 degrees at game time. Here comes the 1-2. And he fouls this one off. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Bubba Thompson will be next. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Stepping in now, Bubba Thompson. As he'll run up to bunt here, but misses for strike 1. The numbers coming in, 278 the average, 5 homers and 25 driven in. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, behind the dish, D-Row, Larry Bullard. Pretty standard guy, works. The only problem I think at times hitters have a little bit difficult time. He'll give a little bit on that inside corner and outside corner. Not very consistent.
Yeah, but Larry's approachable. That's the one thing. If you turn around and say, is that as far as you're going on the outer half, he's usually going to tell you.
Two and 2 the count. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
The third baseman, number 13, Manny.
Now to the plate, here is Manny Machado. And he comes into this one having hit safely in his last 5 games. First pitch of the AB now, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
Now a move over to first, and the runner back. Machado now on 0-1. Pitch outside, the throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. Certainly a very close play at second on that bag, so let's analyze it with Showtrack. We all know he's got plus speed on his side, and you really see it represented in the top speed. That really made the difference on that one. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike. 2-2 pitch is fouled away. Here's a little chopper up the middle, reined in. Throw in time at first for out number 2. So a man at third here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the former first rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. From the stretch, and a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
Here's the 1-0. Now a flare out toward right center. Torres has a play. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. 1 left for Washington. And now the Mets offense will go to work for the first time. No score. Logan Allen starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, in his last start, he picked up his 9th win of the season. It's always nice to get into double digits, and nothing he'd like to do more than to pitch well in this one and pick up his 10th victory of the year.
Striding in is Byron Buxton. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder, Byron.
Here's the pitch.
Buxton.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Fellas, the Nationals, as they take the field here today, they come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today. Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Fouled away. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get in the chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Into the box, Edgardo Fermin, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Getting on base, a big problem as you see the average there. 1 home run and 6 RBIs. Hit in the air down the right field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. The batting average sitting at .334. 41 home runs now and 93 RBIs. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0.
Going to be a long day if he executes like this, punching tickets right out of the gate.
And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Mazara's under it. And the inning is over. We've played an inning. No score here on the show. In now the power hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the 2nd inning. First offering on its way.
Count 1-0. No, that's down.
Two-0 count. The pitch. Breaking ball called just a bit low. Well, today's game provides the visiting squad with a chance to complete the series sweep, guys.
Sure would, and it wouldn't just be an ordinary sweep. It would be a statement sweep. These teams have been battling out in the standings to win the division, so a sweep would really put them in a great position and give them a huge mental edge over their division rival.
Curveball got him swinging for the first out. And stepping in, Nick Madrigal. First delivery to him. A ball and no strikes.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he popped him up. Alonso is over and he tucks it away for the 2nd out. Next up, KJ Harrison. He'll work on keeping this top of the 2nd alive. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
I like the way they're making him work out on that mound. They've taken a lot of early pitches right here. It's going to benefit them in the later innings.
2 balls and a strike to count. The 2-1.
Ball 3.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And this one misses inside. A ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
And that whole at-bat, I feel like he really didn't want to challenge him. And I'm really surprised by that because I think this is a guy in the bottom third of the order you have to go right after.
So next to hit is Bo Naylor, who's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Left side, but well fouled. Here's the 0-1.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Well, he's been laboring a bit through these first 2 innings of work. That's 37 pitches, and ideally, he'd be closer to 27 instead.
Throw over to the bag. A dive, but he's back. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up free bases.
The payoff pitch. And this pitch misses here as well. Back-to-back walks now, but at least that'll put the force back in order here.
That walk is going to feel a little extra frustrating for this pitcher. Not only do you never really want to walk the number 8 hitter, but it's also going to let the pitcher hit this inning instead of forcing him to lead off the next one.
He's set. Here it comes. Logan Allen is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Harrison on second. Naylor at first. 2 out in the inning. Popped up. Torres is under it. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. He enters this one second in the National League round trip category.
This guy's just what you're looking for if you're looking for one of your corner spots to have some power. Not only glove work on one of the corner positions, but lots of thunder in that bat.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
That's a ball.
And that misses, ball 1. The 1-0 home is laid off for ball 2. Fouled off. The 2-1 home. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one, high and deep, and you can forget about it. This ball is gone. A solo shot down the line in right, the 301st of his career, and the Mets are on the board first, 1-0.
And he even knew he got away with one here. He was late on the pitch, barely catching up to it, but he has enough strength to muscle it off the foul pole for a homer. Cheap? No way. That's impressive.
At the plate, Jesus Sanchez. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 21 homers, 57 runs batted in. The windup and the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Well, I'll tell you, if he wants to turn things around, that pitch is one he's going to have to start locating a lot better.
No outs, nobody on. And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1. Line to shortstop, and there's one away.
Batting sixth, the catcher, James McCann.
Stepping up is James McCann. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. And now the first pitch.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
Loud contact there, but it's well foul. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Popped him up. Naylor is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting seventh.
So stepping in is Donovan Casey. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball off the plate away for ball 1. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. We've played 2. It's 1-0 Mets. Top of the third set to get underway, and striding toward the plate next will be Adalberto Mondesi.
Adalberto Mondesi.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Here's the pitch. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
So now to the plate, Bubba Thompson. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Too high, and it's 3-0. In the on-deck circle is Manny Machado. He'll bat next. Three balls and a strike to the Nationals left fielder.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Well, he's really laboring in the early going here. That's his 3rd walk of the game already. We'll see if he can get it together, or if this is just one of those days where he's going to have to grind his way through this start.
First pitch of the AB now, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Machado now on 0-1. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Thompson leads off first with one away. And a pretty good take there on the slider down. It's ball 3.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
The 3-1. A line shot to third base, and the runner gets back. No double play.
The center fielder, number 9, Ian Happ.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Ian Happ. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Runner goes for second. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time as he steals second. Well, when a stolen base is that close, it's interesting to check it out on ShowTrack. And as the numbers come in, you'll want to focus on the top speed. Really good, and it paid off there. 2 out here and a runner at second. Happ with a 2-1 count now. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
He's set. The 2-2. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Nationals leave 1. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Bottom of the third now, and standing in is the rookie third baseman, Brett
Third
Beatty.
baseman, Brett Beatty.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
1-1 the count now. Now the pitch. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
You can bet they love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
So here's the Mets pitcher, Jordan Yamamoto. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch, and now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. There's one, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Here's Byron Buxton now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Buxton.
Here's the first pitch to him. The 0-1 delivery. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at two. One there, relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Nothing doing for the Metropolitans, but they lead it 1-0. All set for the start of the fourth, and that brings up the versatile Nomar Mazara. First pitch on its way.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
And there's ball one. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. To 2-2 now. Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third, with a strikeout, and there's one away.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
The batter will be Nick Madrigal. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. He'll take this in without much trouble, and two are gone here to start the fourth. Ready now is KJ Harrison. Comes into this one with just one hit in 9 tries for the series. Here's the first pitch to him. As he'll take a look at ball one. Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Hit softly down the line at first. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. Fair to say, oh my goodness, these folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And next will be the first-year shortstop, Edgardo Fermin. Here it comes. The 1-0.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Inside, ball
2. And he fouls this one off. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
On the mound, he's thinking,
Now
grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
Next up will be Gleyber Torres as he rips it on the ground to second. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
So here's Pete Alonso. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Torres stands at first with 1 out. And that one misses upstairs, 2-0.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
Hit out towards second. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, Dero. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit to batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw it where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. So far this season, Sanchez hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. Lifted down the line in left. And this will get over the wall, in fact, so just the 1 run will be allowed to score. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Standing in now, James McCann. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. He popped out in his first trip. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Again, another foul ball. The next 1-2 pitch.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
The 2-2. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And he rolls over this one foul. We'll do it once more. 3-2. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion.
Now back, the left fielder, Donovan Dempsey.
To the plate now, Donovan Casey, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the belt, kicks and deals. Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2. And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. Working for the punch out and the offering. Chopped weakly to the left. Now the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. Well, for better or for worse, when you seek attention, you might just get it. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Welcome back to Flushing, Queens. Before we get back to baseball, let's check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Nats offense with Washington's manager. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
All right, thanks, Heidi. All set for the start of the inning, and next will be the speedy catcher, Bo Naylor.
Offense needs to get going right here. You want to try and tighten up this game a little bit before it starts to get into that territory where you're going to start seeing the back end of each bullpen.
First pitch of the AB on its way as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. Now the 1-1 pitch is a ball down and away.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. The 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
And another foul ball. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. So here now's the pitcher, Logan Allen. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Casey is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. So next to bat will be Adalberto Mondesi. He's gone down on strikes twice already in this one. And Dan, when you know you have a chance to hand someone a hat trick for the game, is there any extra motivation to punch him out again?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, Matt. When you have a good hitter like this and you've punched him out twice already, you just want to continue to go out there and make good pitches and see if you can't dominate him for a 3rd time.
And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
You got to be careful with this guy here. He can really handle the bat. Even though they're 2 outs, he might try to drop one down for a base hit.
And this one's too far inside, ball 2. Three and 0 now.
Yeah, he's all over the place right now. No doubt he's clearly fighting his mechanics.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Next to stand in is Bubba Thompson, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. He's set, and the pitch. In there, now the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too, but he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Pitch inside, the throw not in time as he just does get in there ahead of the throw.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
Mondesi at third with 2 away. Takes this the other way to right. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Hey, there's a good job of battling right there, D-Row. Pitcher have the advantage with 2 outs, 2 strikes. You're 1 pitch away, and boy, what a terrific piece of hitting right there.
Yeah, that's a great job right there. Some guys are not afraid to hit with 2 strikes. They'll take that pitcher deep in the count, feeling comfortable about it. That's the type of hitter this guy is, and he was able to come through.
Jose Suarez takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. And in steps Manny Machado as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1, using the slide step to try to control the running game.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Strike 2 on the curveball, 0-2.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give a guy at first a chance to run.
0-2 count, and the pitch. And this one's in the dirt, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Brett Baty.
Brett.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're trying to put a starter away. Make him work his tail off, throw a lot of pitches, and get on base any way that you can. A big inning at this point of the game, and he's probably gone.
Steve Nunez will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. First pitch on the way, as a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
That's outside.
Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. His first home run of the season as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Yeah, and if you remember the previous pitch, he couldn't get around on a fastball and was mad at himself. Well, there's nothing to be mad about anymore unless you're the guy standing on the mound wondering what just happened.
On his way out to the mound now is the Washington manager, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll leave after working just 4 innings, and this was not the kind of start he was looking for, I'm quite sure. Christopher Sanchez will come on in relief now, and he'll be making appearance number 80 on the season thus far. So that'll bring in Byron Buxton. And Dan, after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in.
Yeah, and a win at this level feels really good, especially when it's been a while. They're on their way if they can play well the rest of the game.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball, that's out.
All the makings of a big inning right here. One already left the yard, and the power hitters are coming up.
5 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. 2 balls and no strikes to the Mets center fielder.
2 balls, no strikes.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Buxton ahead in the count, 3 balls and a strike.
I got 3-1.
Well, this next pitch is a big one. The last thing you want to do is give a free pass to a guy that can run like this. He's a real burner out there on the base paths.
And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
The batter, number 10, shortstop, Edgardo.
Into the box, Edgardo Fermin. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled away. The 0-1 on its way.
Hey, that's a quality take right there. He knows the pitcher's trying to get him to hit a ground ball and roll two.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. He struck him out, the third time he's fanned in the game.
That's the third time in this game he's gone down on strikes.
Now batting,
Not the
second
game he was
baseman,
hoping to have when he was taking
Labor.
batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Into the box now, Gleyber Torres, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Comes set and the 0-1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Throw over to first. Buxton, base runner at first with one out. And he missed with the slurve, so it goes to 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around them?
Here's a look over to first. Back in standing. Still only one out in the inning. Called strike two, and now it's full 3-2.
We got 3-2.
Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. A payoff pitch one more time. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with one away.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
So one down with a pair of runners aboard, and up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso. Here's the first pitch.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike one.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. We're through 5 here this afternoon. It's now 5-1. Daniel Norris takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Lifted down the line in left, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone, 1-2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
The count now at 2-2. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp, and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
At the plate now, Nomar Mazara. Unable to find the zone with the slider. The head-to-head numbers with Daniel Norris, he's 1 for 2. Two balls and no strikes to count to Nomar Mazara. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Here's the pitch.
Hey.
There's ball 4.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
And now here is Nick Madrigal. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. As it's on the ground toward the hole. And there's his first base hit in this one. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Take a look at this right here. He didn't get jumpy and try and pull it down the left field line. Stayed in there, fought hard, and grinded out a nice knock the other way.
Into the box, KJ Harrison. In the dirt here. No movement on base. It's ball 1. One run on 3 hits and no errors so far for the Nationals. Grounded back up the middle. He's got it. Torres hit the bag. On to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. 1 left for Washington. They're down 5-1. Now at the plate is Jesus Sanchez. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate. First pitch of the AB now. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And it's fouled away. Here comes the 1-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
The catcher, number 36.
Now it'll be James McCann. He was robbed of a hit in his last at-bat, so he'll try to change his fortunes here.
Yeah, you got to control the controllables, Matty. All you can do is put barrel to baseball and see what happens. You cannot control the defensive wizardry on the other side.
No balls and a strike to count. Liner towards second. And he couldn't quite get high enough to pull that one down. It's into right center, a base hit.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
Donovan Casey is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. popped up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
Up next to the net.
Now into
Third
the box,
baseman.
Brett Beatty.
Brett Beatty.
First pitch on its way.
Ball. Ball one, no strike.
McCann, the runner at first with 2 gone. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
Fouled off. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
The pitcher, number 44, Daniel.
Michael Geddes will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. From the stretch. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. He's under it, and that ends the inning. 2 left for the Mets. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Brian Baker is on now out of the bullpen as he'll make his 70th appearance so far this year. Seventh inning ready to roll, and now it'll be the catcher, Bo Naylor.
Bo Naylor.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a solo shot here to left center field, number 10 for him on the year, and it's now a 5-2 game.
That's why you got to pay attention in the on-deck circle. He was calibrating his heater right there, checking out the off-speed stuff, and he didn't wait around. First time he's seeing him, didn't matter. He took him deep.
David Ruiz will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. He's set. Here it comes. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. Ruiz, a former Pittsburgh Pirate. He was acquired via trade last year.
Yeah, this guy's fully settled in with this ball club right now. Knows what the manager and coaching staff expect from him. Is not taken aback by anything. He's been through the spring training process and gotten to know everybody in this organization top to bottom.
The 0-2 home. Base is empty here with nobody out. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
So now to the plate, Adalberto Mondesi. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control 0-2.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact chasing stuff outside the zone.
One out, nobody on. This is on the ground over to first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter, the left fielder.
Next to hit is Bubba Thompson. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
That's the ball.
The 1-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Center fielder giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning.
Time for the traditional 7.
One in the inning for the Nationals on the solo home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's the Mets 5 and the Nationals 2. Humberto Mejia will come on now and make his 55th appearance of the year. So the lineup flips over and digging in. Byron Buxton 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Fielder, Byron Buxton.
First offering.
1-0.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
2 balls, no strike.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Thompson is under this one. One gone.
The batter, number 10.
At the plate now is Edgardo Fermin. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
And now Gleyber Torres. It was a walk in his last trip. First delivery to him.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside.
Hey, not a good spot to be, down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate. I'm expecting a big hack here.
Up and in. Big danger now. It's 3-0. Pete Alonso would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. 5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. High and deep down the left field line. And it's a foul ball.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
And he fouls this one off. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Pete Alonso will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike and now you go to work just picking apart the corners.
Ready with the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, down in the count 0-2, I'd like to see a little choke and poke right here. Maybe work it up the middle or opposite field with 2 strikes.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swinging, a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Ground ball right side. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
In now, Jesus Sanchez, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Set to deliver the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
In tight with the slider, 2-2.
Now 2-2. This is the pitch where you want to attack the zone. If you go 3-2, then you put the runners in motion.
Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And it's fouled away. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. 2 left for the Mets, and it remains 5-2. A.J. Minter will come on now to make his 30th appearance of the year so far. Now at the plate, here is Manny Machado. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Comes set with the 0-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. The 1-1. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Now the pitch. Fouled off. Now another 1-2. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
The 1-0 home.
2-0.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
Now the 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And there's a called strike at the knees as he was hoping for a base on balls there, but it's a full count now, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. High in the air into shallow left center. Fermin ranging into the outfield. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Beggars can't be choosers right there. We love those lawn darts. Doesn't matter how they come. Jammed off the end of the bat, doesn't matter.
At the plate, Nomar Mazara, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And he falls behind 0-2. Happ leads off first with 1 away. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Standing in now, Nick Madrigal, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
To 1-2 now. From the belt, the pitch. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Nationals leave 1. They trail 5-2. Digging in will be James McCann. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
James McCann.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. And he lays off for ball one. The Nats entered the day looking to wrap up a big series sweep, but it's going to take some late game heroics in order to make that a reality. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Now the first pitch. Donovan Casey is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. And this is high, a ball and a strike. But of course, as we've mentioned, this series had big implications as it features two division rivals both vying for the postseason. So on the other side of the ball, possibly salvaging a game in this series here has a big impact.
No doubt about it. The last thing you want to do is get beat around in your own backyard. You want to make your home ballpark a winning ballpark. So winning this one and avoiding the sweep could be just what the doctor ordered.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Stepping in now, Brett Beatty. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. Last time through was a base hit. The 1-0 home is taken for ball two. Two balls and a strike.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two. 2 out, nobody on. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now. And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
The pitcher, number 33.
Blake Sabol will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. First pitch on the way. He'll check in here at 256. A dozen home runs and 63 runs batted in. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. That misses. 1-2.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Mets leave one. They're still out in front, 5-2. Edwin Diaz comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. All set to start the ninth in this one, and set to go is the rookie first baseman, KJ Harrison.
Tough task ahead here as this guy, one of the top save guys in the league right now. He's been very reliable shutting the door.
0-1 the count. look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Diaz is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when the game's on the line.
So he sets him down swinging. KJ Harrison becomes the first out in the 9th inning. Striding in now for the Nats, Bo Naylor blasted a solo homer last time up.
Yeah, Matt, that last AB was a changeup that was way up in the zone, and that ball got smoked. Listen, if you're going to throw that changeup, you have to try to keep that thing at the knees or below. He can ill afford to throw waist-high to belt-high changeups.
Not close. It's 2-0.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the 9th is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
2-1.
Now, this is a perfect example of why this manager feels so confident going to this beast in the 9th right here. He is throwing absolute thunder right here, pumped up, and looks the part.
Here now the 2-2. Freezes him. A strikeout looking.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Christopher Morel will pinch hit here with 2 outs and the bases empty. He's set and the pitch. Now a line drive here is caught. And if that's not symptomatic of the way this one's gone, the ball game is over.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game. And it took 6 here to get the job done. But, hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
5-2 the final today. The New York Mets took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Jose Suarez wins in relief for the 8th time this year. Logan Allen was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Edwin Diaz hammers down the save, his 44th of the season. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious New York Mets, 5 runs, 8 hits, no